All right, Richard started something. Okay.
What the hell's wrong with this music?
I don't have any music, though.
I don't know. It's screwed up here.
Oh, well, it's a good opening to the show.
It makes a great meal. The old vampires will consider it.
Greg, that was the anal puddings with their hit, The Fever for the Flavor of a Pringles. Now, that's the lovely and talented Pam Schwartz, isn't it?
Yeah, Pam Schwartz is in that band, yeah.
She's a lovely and talented young woman.
Thank you.
Oh, today's special guest is Big Jim. I think it's Big Jim. Big Jim.
Yo.
Jim, how you doing?
I'm doing
Big
pretty
Jim.
good.
All right.
Now, do you say big because of my height or because I have a horse cock?
I don't know, buddy.
Which
I don't
is
know. It could be either or. I don't know.
The horse cock
It's in your
or
Facebook page.
It's either the horse cock or your height. It's one of those. I'm not sure.
One or the other.
Could go either way.
Okay.
All right.
Might be your nose.
I suffer from elephant penis.
The elephant penis.
Everybody
Elephantine
suffers.
penis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Richard's ongoing feud with Lenny Revell, if we could.
Well, if you do that, then
And
Lenny
go.
Revell will get upset.
Well, he's already upset. He defriended Rich.
But he's not-
I'm off the Facebook now, guys. I'm off, so
You'll
you
be
can.
back soon, though.
You gotta get
maybe,
back
maybe
on the
not. We'll
Facebooks.
see.
You love the Facebook.
If
We'll
you're
see.
not on Facebooks, then you don't
might as well be-
exist.
you might as
I'm
well
on the
dead.
Facebook, but I'm off for now.
Why?
And
You're
well,
gonna
because
be
I got a lot of
back
How
stuff.
can I poke you?
Because
How
I'm
can I poke you?
You can poke
and
me.
then how do you poke me back? How does that work?
I don't even know what that means. Poke, to tell you the truth.
That's
I
what
never
all the
knew what
kids
that
are
meant.
doing.
It's like a poke in the ribs.
I poke you, and then you poke me
Is that some
back.
sort of sexual kind of thing?
No, just
It
a poke in
can
the
be.
ribs.
Didn't they
like,
have
you
that
know.
talk?
It
If you
can
keep
be.
asking for it with your eyes, it can be.
No, it's not a sexual
Ask
thing.
me after the show.
Horse cock, it's not a sexual thing. It's just a poking in the ribs.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Did you create it?
Yes,
Then
I
you
did.
don't know what the hell
I
it
did
is.
create it, yes.
You created nothing.
Rat Man created it.
Oh, now it's Rat Man. It was Rat
It's
Boy
like they're
5
married.
minutes ago. What did you mature suddenly?
I never said Rat Boy.
You said Rat Boy.
No, I never said that.
Rat adolescent.
Oh, Rat Teen.
So Lenny Revell, and go.
Yeah, Lenny.
Well,
he
you shouldn't
seems-
tell Lenny, Tim, because then he's going to get really upset with you.
No,
He is a hero to fat chicks and gay men. So you better
Come
tread
on, it was
lightly.
one of the only guests who
Wow.
actually liked us.
He is.
Fat
No,
chicks
he's a
and
good
gay-
guy. He just has some
He's a
interesting
wonderful
views
guy.
on the
He's
rest
already
of the
good
world.
guest, really. Except,
What's that?
Well, Sebastian
just-
St. Michael was good.
He has some interesting views
Michael who?
on the world.
Sebastian
I don't know what they
Sebastian
are.
St.
They are.
I don't know, Sebastian.
Yeah,
They're sort of
I
like
guess it's very-
chemtrails. I don't even know what the hell that is.
Well, what I'm
Chemtrails. You know what
saying
Is it
chemtrails
like
are?
entrails,
Entrails.
but not quite the same?
And it's like this stuff that planes fly out of the exhaust system of planes, and they land on the ground and they pollute the system or something.
Like
I don't know.
rainbows
The
come
world
out of
needs more
unicorn
Yeah, I don't
bloods?
know. Lenny, if
Does.
Lenny were here, he could explain it to you.
Yeah, but he's
We should
not
get
here,
him back
though.
on.
But he's not coming back ever again. Then, huh?
No, he never
Uh-oh.
said that.
Well, how come you didn't want to be
He'll
on
come
this
back
week? He
around.
could be in that chair right now,
Because he's...
pounding his piano right
For
now.
all you know,
Pounding
he's
his
using
own.
his mind to invisibly sit in that chair
Well,
with
you
the
could-
power
better
of
not.
Zen
Jeff is
with the
there.
or whatever.
with the power of the pyramid.
Yes.
No, he said...
He's
Sure.
into
Power.
pyramid power.
Does he
is.
have crystals too?
He's got crystals.
He's into the crystals.
He
Crystal
lives
meth.
and he dies by the crystals.
Crystals are good, Tim. Crystals help people.
Oh,
And
God.
dream catchers.
They can help you.
Is it
And
just me, or is
Dreamcatcher.
Tim looking
And
hot
Dreamcatcher.
today?
Hey, baby. It's my new
That
shirt.
is magnificent
Old
chest
Navy.
hair.
Old Navy. You like that?
Can you?
He's just-
Hey,
Yeah.
he's
He's got
always,
the-
we
he's
start the
always
show
good
here?
looking.
Yeah,
He
but
can't
today,
stop
I don't
being
know,
good
he's
looking.
getting to me today. He's got that right amount of chest hair, and he's got that golden brown
It's a
summer
nice.
look.
It's a nice tan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look good.
You're
I
really
was in
does.
New England with
He's
my
rocking.
daughter. We went to Six Flags New England, and I posed with pictures with Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Nice.
You
I
bring
saw
those with
that.
you?
I told her no. I told
Did
her.
you have the brawn? And
I told her to say, twin powers activate, and she looked at me like I asked her if I could sniff her spanky.
did
and,
not know what that meant.
She just looked at me like, oh,
What's that
what
from a
the-
TV show?
Yeah, it's from the
that's-
TV show.
Yeah.
It's not.
sad
It's
that
not a
people don't
Wonder
know
Woman
that.
thing. That
It
was from
isn't?
Linda
that was from
Carter,
the
baby.
Wonder Twins.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. Wonder Woman is a woman. The twins are a guy and a girl.
Yeah, that's,
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they have
Michael's
rings.
right. I
They
think
have
Well,
it's-
no
He is
wonder
right.
she looked at me weird.
wonder she
then.
didn't know what you're talking about.
Tim, of course.
No
But
wonder
isn't
she
it from
looked
the
at me
Wonder
weird.
family?
You writing something down, Big
Yeah,
Jim?
a plug.
Aren't
Thanks,
they
Mike,
from
for
the
clarifying
Wonder-
that.
Aren't they from the Wonder
That's
family and
meaningless.
the Wonder Years?
It's
You
not
ate
How
even-
is
Wonder
that all?
Bread. That's
Oh,
all you
Oh,
did.
that's what.
There's
All
some
right.
plugging.
What are you
that's gonna
plugging,
go on.
Big Jim?
I'm plugging my show.
You don't have a show yet.
Tomfoolery at 444.
Oh, Tom's going to do a show. Tom's going to do a show right here at this table.
Really? At the home of the Whopper?
Yeah, he's going to do a
Hells
show.
yes.
It's going to be way better than this show.
You can't even read this fucking thing on.
What are you going to
camera.
discuss, Tom?
It's not
On your
spelled
show.
I don't know.
correctly.
Who cares?
Yeah, well, that's what
Right.
we've been
It's
doing that.
nonsense.
We've been doing that since the '90s, and
Yeah.
look at our ratings. They kind of
You got
plummeted.
15 viewers on YouTube.
We got 22 last week. 22.
Oh, I'm
we got
out of
23, but
line.
I wasn't here.
I misspoke.
22 is pretty good.
22 viewers, Greg. What the fuck's going on here?
You need more cats playing the piano. Cats playing the piano.
We need more
Baby
schmarza.
smoking.
That's
Schmarza.
Woo!
Schmarza. It's time for more anal pudding. You
chest
ready? Here we
hair
go.
From Tim.
Here we go. More
Go,
anal
let's
pudding.
go.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Ready?
we need more anal pudding.
What
the hell's not working?
Very.
Here we go.
I got the fever.
Flavor of the Pringles.
Fetus is the flavor
Oh, fetus.
that I've got the fever for. I got the fever. For the flavor of a fetus. Fetus is the flavor that I've got the fever for. If the tomb is the womb, exhume with a spoon. Get yourself a cat straight from the bone. I've got the fever for the flavor of a fetus. Come on, baby.
Hey, Jim, take it away.
Baby now. Come on, baby. Give me your baby now. Come
I
on,
thought
baby.
he's related to Kenny.
I don't know. He doesn't
What
want
do
to
you
play
suppose the
along.
message of this is?
It's-
What's he trying to say there?
Every song that Kurt writes is all about love and how we can get more love in our lives and how you don't
And how you have
keep
to
love
keep
to yourself. You
yourself
don't
in the
keep
balls.
love. Huh?
And he wants to talk about eating
yourself in the
fetuses?
balls.
That's
He
about
is
love?
eating
He's
Yeah,
saying
fuck love.
don't keep love to yourself. Every song he does
Down with
is
love.
about keeping
Down with love.
not giving love but giving it to others. He's saying
Like an STD?
like the crippled sex one. He's saying
Passing love along.
make
like a
love
transmitted
with
disease.
cripples, or if you're a cripple, make love with other people who are cripples or non-cripples.
Or kick
all his songs are
yourself
basically
What do you have
about-
against cripples?
When he
I don't know
says
where this is going.
Yourself in
Nothing,
the
I'm saying-
balls.
he's saying when he talks about that, he has a song about masturbating in the guy's glove compartment or in his
Yeah, when
ashtray.
to masturbate in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
that song is about how he's sharing his
classic.
loving.
He writes the way I
of his-
feel.
The love, yeah, right,
a
right.
classic.
right.
He writes like I think.
Yeah, he writes like you think, Big Jim.
Does he have a song about masturbating and crying at the same time?
That's your thing. No,
No.
that's not.
Okay.
If you're masturbating and crying at the same time,
You're not doing it
You're
right.
Doing it
really
right. You're doing it
bad.
completely
I am doing it
Because
right,
it's supposed to be a bittersweet experience,
Yes.
Amy. Don't you
is that
understand
what it is?
Well, it's bittersweet because you're having a
You
good
guys
time.
are sad.
You're having
How
a
are
good
we
time,
sad?
right?
How is that sad?
You're having a
it's
good
cathartic.
time.
It's cathartic.
You're having a good time, but on the other hand,
Yes. Maybe
it's-
I
it's
watched
sad
one
because
too many Hallmark
I'm just
specials.
like,
probably-
woo! Right
Hallmark
after.
channels.
Woo! I feel like I take on the world right after.
Usually,
why
if there's
that is?
another party
You
involved,
know why that is, Amy?
I'm
Because I'm a
apologizing.
No,
Or
because
she's laughing within 3 minutes.
cute chicks like yourself can always get some guy or girl that
He
has
said
sex with
I'm
them.
cute, and he can't take it back now because it's on the
I know. I know.
Hi, Greg.
Everybody
So-
called you a chick.
Well, she's a chick.
Why can't you call her a woman?
Okay, cute women
Let's
like
see what's
yourself.
under the
chick,
hood.
cute.
chick is
Let's see
better.
what's under
And I
the
love
hood.
Chicks are
so
cute. I like
much.
chicks better.
better.
Chicks works
Cute.
better than women.
Cute chicks.
We say chicks or broads. Those are the two words we use on this show, Greg. Chicks
Guys
or
and
broads.
dolls.
That's true.
Cute chicks like
Yeah.
yourself can always find some male or female to make love to them. But many of the guys who are masturbating out there all through the world, billions of them, can't find any woman or man to do anything to touch them.
Kenny
So
Vaughn.
That's why it's a. No, not Kenny Vaughn. Don't say that.
And
horrible
that's
thing
where
about
I
Kenny
come in.
Vaughn. Kenny Vaughn is a big winner.
Kenny
women
Vaughn
love
helped
him.
me with
Everywhere
my
he goes.
migraine.
Kenny did
Why
what?
are you holding my hand, Big Jim?
He turned
Because
me on
that's
to
where
a
I
new
come in.
medication for migraine.
No,
This
Just
is
say-
how.
Really?
This is how the magic happens.
You weren't going to
And he
mention
That's not how the
wasn't.
magic
This is
happens.
where
I,
it's
Just
at.
I
keep your
want to
hand to
thank him.
yourself.
I want to
All right,
thank him.
all right.
All right. You
Will
got
you
it.
be
Turning
my?
me on to that
Will you be
medication
my
because that really
sleepless in
Kenny
Seattle?
turned you on.
No, I'm not going to be asleep in
Kenny
Seattle.
Vaughn,
That's
why
a-
not?
Does he turns
Because that's a
everybody
romance
on.
thing. So we're not going to be romantic.
You know that we're soulmates.
We're not soulmates.
He wants to kiss you in that mask.
We don't
So
really
now-
have anything-
I do.
We don't
Now,
really have
Greg,
anything-
getting back to Lenny Ravel now.
Yeah, don't say anything bad
I mean,
about
this
him,
is
though.
no one say anything bad, Greg. I just want to get to the bottom of this. What is this ongoing feud between him and Richard?
Richard likes
What's
to tell
going on
people.
there, folks? I really want to know.
Well, Richard likes to tell people.
He did a poor
Richard
job of
doesn't like
folding Richard's laundry. That's
Richard-
the bottom line.
Well,
and
Richard
that's
doesn't
it.
like pacifying
He certainly
people.
didn't handle his dainties very well. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah,
He doesn't
to
like
be fair, that
pacifying
is
people.
aggravating.
and Lenny was saying that, saying things, and people were bashing him, and Richard doesn't like to pacify, so he jumped in to defend him, but when his defense was, he says wise things, and he says whacked out things.
Yeah.
And Lenny was really pissed that Richard, a good close friend, would say he says whacked out things, and he said,
Well, I like Lenny,
why
and I
would you
think he
betray
does say
me?
some whacked out things, doesn't he?
Well, then he would be saying you're betraying him too by saying that.
Well, if you could
You're an
disagree with
acquaintance, but-
somebody, you can. I mean,
it's different than disagreeing and saying that he says whacked out things. That's not nice thing to say.
Well, they are kind of whacked out in my mind, and then
Right.
they are so
Like what?
far
What does he
removed.
say? What does he say?
What are chemtrails now? Seriously,
I don't know what
Greg.
they are, though.
Exactly. Then there you go. Why the power
Maybe
of
you
the
just don't know
pyramid?
about chemtrails.
Newtown never happened. 9/11 never happened. The
He
buildings
said
were brought
Newtown,
down.
9/11 never happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
They never happened.
They never
the World Trade
happened.
Centers, the two towers are still there then.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Is that what
They
you're
were.
saying?
They were brought down by President.
The planes.
They
that
were
go
brought
David
down.
Copperfield.
They were brought down by the Jews. Now everybody likes to blame the Jews these
They
days.
control
No,
all
I
of
like
it.
to- I like-
And they
I don't
always
know.
have.
They.
What you
don't
say,
blame
Big
the
Jim?
Jews.
I don't think anyone can refute that.
You don't blame the Jews.
You're saying the Jews control
This is why I
everything?
piss the guest off
I'm not
in
saying,
the first
I'm
5
just-
minutes, and then I don't have to talk to them and be unfriended by anybody.
Yeah, especially
you go.
if they're
And
Jew-
right off
especially
the
if
bat,
they're
they don't even
Jewish.
friend
Are we
me at all.
friends on Facebook?
No.
Are you Jewish?
Can we be?
Fuck you. See, I'm
Whoa.
gonna offend you. I'm
Why
gonna
you saying
offend
fuck you?
right now, and then we don't. We're just.
It'll
we're
never
skipping
happen.
right. We're just
It'll never
skipping
happen.
right.
Oh,
to the,
my
to the
God.
end
You
part.
ju-
Okay.
I've never
I'm
seen
gonna
you
friend
so
you on
negative
Facebook.
before. I mean, you say "fuck you" to Big Jim.
gonna
You
friend
don't
you
even
on
know the
Facebook.
guy.
Big
Yeah.
He
Jim.
didn't
What
do
did
anything to
you- what
you.
did Big Jim ever do to you?
You're not
Jim.
You're nothing.
No, he's
What did
not.
Big
Amy,
Jim
well,
ever
you
do to
pissed
you?
him off. I don't know why.
See, this is what
I'm
good.
I figure I'm just gonna go for it right from the beginning,
Go
and then
for
we
the
just
throat.
cut to the chase.
There
Why?
you go.
But
Now,
why?
Mike,
Why-
Save the
blocking
weeks of
you now.
So it's
feuding.
Amy Smarts.
Yeah.
Smartsa.
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 If
It's
you can-
smart.
if
It's
you can
spelled
spell me-
smart,
There she
but it's
If
pronounced
you can spell
Smartsa.
There
me,
she
then
is.
you- then
Got
you
it.
can friend me.
We're in. We're in like Flint.
We're in.
Well, I
All
have
right.
to accept
So
We're
it.
in.
I think we already are friends.
Deep
'cause I
inside
can
Amy.
message
It
you.
might be. All right, then.
We're
No, you
friends.
can
No,
message
no,
See,
you
we're
can
pals.
message
You can
anybody.
message
You can
anybody.
No, we're
message
friends. See, big check mark, friends.
It says friends.
Oh.
It
You
does.
and I are
It does.
BFFs now,
Yo,
and
yo,
always
yo.
have been.
Big
Except for the
fucking
fuck.
Oh, crap,
She just
now I
said
can
fuck
take
you
it buy
to
him
him.
a Christmas
Boom.
present
She
and
said
shit.
fuck
Oh,
you to you a minute
That's
ago. though.
okay.
No,
That's
I say
Most
fuck
fine.
women
you to
do.
all my friends.
Most
to be
women
fair.
do.
You've been pissing people off for the last 40 years.
With your convolutions.
40 years. I'm
40
only
years.
49.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean
You
you
started
don't mean just on a
young.
show.
Yeah,
You mean in life? Yeah, I was.
You started
I
Third grade,
pissed.
he
I
was
hated
really
you
pretty
before
good.
I even met you.
Thanks, Big Jim.
I told you that.
You didn't like me because of what?
Because your stupid convolutions column.
I like the convolutions column. What was
That's
stupid
the
about
dumbest
it?
Greg, you
title
did a
in the
convolutions
history of
column?
titles.
Yeah, for Buffalo Beat and Blue Dog Press.
Oh, that's right.
Blue Dog.
Jeff
Yeah.
Myers.
What did that
Very
last?
volatile.
Half a
Jeff
month?
Myers, right?
Yeah.
About 3 years.
Blue
I'm not
Dog?
feeling the love right now.
No, I was in Buffalo
I'm
Beat
not
and Blue
feeling
Dog for
anything.
3 years. Are you talking about Blue Dog? They were about
They were
around
6
for a
months.
fortnight.
He's
A
numb.
fortnight.
But I was in Buffalo Beat for a long time.
I
though.
see.
Doing my rat
The
man
Weekend
column.
Metro. You were in
I
the
never
Penny
read your
Saver?
column, Greg.
You never read it? I did
No.
Scotty Bowman interview. You didn't read
How
that?
many times did you?
Who
Oh
the
yeah, I
hell is
remember
that?
that thing. Yeah, I
You
do
did
remember that
Redbone
thing.
and Scotty
Yeah, I
Bowman.
remember
Oh
that
God,
thing.
not that story again.
No, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
'cause he's
You
saying-
hanging on to your glory days?
No,
I
this is
remember
the
that
glory
from the
days right now.
90s.
What glory days?
Did he tell you your band sucks?
Whose
Who?
band?
Oh,
Scotty
don't.
Bowman?
Yeah, does Scotty Bowman
How would
say-
Scotty Bowman know about my band? He would-
Everybody knows.
That Blue Dog didn't last too long, did it?
No, a
We
fortnight.
can listen to the conversation.
Well, our
yeah.
voice is going under
Pathetic.
soon.
No,
you know, you
I
can
don't
look.
think
You can
true.
look at that paper. You can see what happened in that paper.
It's the
It's
age.
small.
Oh no, it's smaller.
It's the AIDS.
They cut everything out of it, man.
Like what?
They cut Bug Quigley
It's
out of
all
there.
sex ads.
Well, you know, I don't like
It's all
Mike Quigley
sex
The only,
ads.
anyway,
the only
so what's
person
the
they
difference?
kept
It is. Look
was
at the
your
back
hero,
of it.
MT Faust. He's
He
the
is
only
good.
person in there.
I love
MC
him.
Faust.
Tom
Have you seen
Tomorrow
him do
is
car
going there.
talk?
MT
No,
Faust.
that's
Oh
a
yeah,
long
like
time
car
ago.
talk.
You auto
Tom
know?
used to
Get
write
it?
for Art Voice.
It's a
You did
pun.
not.
Used to
You
write for Art Voice.
auto
Yes, he did.
know.
Who writes for
That
Cliff
is so
Smith?
freaking clever.
Big Jim, you didn't write for Art
Why
Voice,
did they
did you?
cut you out of Art Voice?
I didn't get cut out.
I heard
did you
Stop
Nyman.
writing.
Mike Nyman
Why'd
cut
you
him
quit?
out.
Because I started accepting paying gigs.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
they
that's
weren't
it.
paying you, right?
At
right,
Art
right.
Voice, you're
It's
supposed
the
to
Jews.
bow down to the altar of Jamie Moses.
Jaime
and say,
Moses?
No,
Thank
Jamie
you,
Moses.
Jamie, for
Jaime
publishing
Moses.
me in
He's a
your
nice
weekly
gentleman.
paper.
It's the
He's a
You're
nice-
Jews.
supposed to be so
They're taking
grateful.
down
He's a nice
Art
gentleman.
Voice.
The
Jaime
Jews
Moses.
haven't gotten to Art Voice yet.
He's a nice gentleman.
No, it's like Jaime
Although I have
Escalante.
seen some
That's how it's pronounced.
lampshades at
Jamie
the offices
Moses.
that look at me
Oh.
funny.
He's a nice gentleman. He's very nice.
He's a wonderful man.
Yeah, there you go. Now,
Art voice
you
never
concur.
happened. It's like Newtown.
Tom Tomorrow's
It
in it.
never happened.
Yes.
I mean, what does that
And
mean?
that's all that
Art
matters.
voice never happened.
Yeah,
You know what
I like
happened?
it.
Tom tomorrow.
I like Art voice.
I'm very
I miss Nancy
intelligent, but I
Freeze's
say some
photos of
whacked out
what has happened.
But
Is there an AV
Jamie Moses
app?
has nothing to do with it
Do
anymore,
they
does
have an
he?
AV
Yes, he
app?
does.
No.
He does not.
He's in
God
complete
damn
control
it.
now.
They got to get with the
He has
times.
complete
a
control.
crossword
Yeah.
puzzle.
That thing's going under, you know.
They have a
that.
crossword
They have
puzzle.
It is too. I bet you $20.
No.
By the end of the month,
That's
that'll be
That's why they're
gone.
going down. No, Sudoku.
He's been
Costs
around
money
for
for
22
Sudoku.
years. 24 years he's been around.
That's
I've
longer
seen
than,
the sweaty
24
piles of
years.
money
Longer than
that
Lenny
they
Revell.
accept for the ads there.
I've
seen it firsthand.
I like the gentleman.
All the ad money is just unmarked bills.
Firsthand.
Really?
We're talking
It's been
secondhand.
24 years of greatness.
I remember Pete at Mohawk. He'd never pay for his ads. They just keep printing them, but he never paid for them.
That was smart.
He'd always come on, and Jamie would always come in or send somebody to come in to see if he'd pay his ads or call. I'd say, I don't know. I can't do anything
Right,
about
it
it.
was all Pete, right.
Nobody would
Speaking
pay
of crazy wackos and AIDS in the same
When were we
sentence,
speaking?
We weren't speaking of crazy wackos or
Lenny
AIDS.
Revell.
We lost
Oh, yeah.
control
Yeah,
of
Lenny.
I wonder how Michael Caleri is doing.
Charlie Brown.
I don't know. I haven't talked to Michael Cleary lately.
He worked for the Niagara Falls Reporter. Then they cut him loose.
He was good
He
on
pissed
movies.
everyone off.
He's an asshole.
I got a good
remember when he
article
was on the
story about
radio.
him.
I would yell at I know
Oh, yeah.
I liked
he's into
him.
Little
You wanna
boys
hear
and
it?
all that, but I fucking
Does it
I
include Nick
Don't say he's a little
I don't like
boy.
that
Maybe
guy.
I
I don't
can
like that
insert
guy.
that.
like
I
that.
like him.
Who doesn't like necrophiliac
I-
pedophiles?
I
I
like
thought
They're
Michael.
fun at a party.
I thought Michael Cleary was quite good.
They are.
He sucked.
I like
he
him.
liked that movie Thank You for Smoking, which sucked.
I love that movie.
He liked Juno, which sucked.
I love that movie too, but
Oh.
especially Thank You for Smoking. I think
Oh,
that's
that
a
was
great
a
movie.
dreadful
He's on the
crap.
receiving
it's
end
an
of a
excellent
glory
movie.
hole near you.
Yeah, I don't know what that dude's story is, man, but
hey.
What?
Hey, Jim, nobody's
What?
saying talking about glory holes like
If
that.
there's one thing Big
that like
Jim
a web
knows, it's
hole?
glory holes.
I don't
Or a
believe that
blowhole.
glory
You don't
holes are an
wanna know
appropriate
about
subject
It
for the
is
show.
like a blowhole, but better. And they don't see you weeping on the other side.
That's a good thing.
So
I don't believe that this show is as wholesome as it used to be.
no, I don't know what Michael Clary's
When was it
into. It's
ever
all
wholesome?
rumors
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, don't be saying
It's all
something about
rumors and
little
innuendo. So,
boys.
Michael, we apologize.
You apologize.
Yes.
You.
Greg apologized.
I didn't do
Greg,
any wrong.
Greg
I didn't do any wrong.
apologized.
Greg is sorry
I say he was a
that
great
he
writer.
said he killed the
Apologize.
Jews.
I said Jamie
Greg
Moses is good. I
apologizes
said
for
Michael
that.
Cleary was good. You guys were putting them down. I said Lenny Revell's good. I'm all positive.
I
about
didn't say anything
everybody.
bad about Lenny Revell.
No,
I
he
just
did.
said he's
He
got
did.
I
some.
never said anything.
He's got some strange
You did
ideas
too. You
about
said
the
there's
world.
no such thing.
You said
Nobody said anything.
Wacko with
said he
AIDS.
befriended
You said
Who? He didn't know he didn't friend me. He befriended
About
Richard
2 minutes
Wicca.
ago.
Oh, all right,
Okay.
all right.
He
all
befriended
Don't put
Richard
words in my
Wicca,
mouth.
not me.
What the
put words in
they're
my
on
mouth.
video,
He didn't
video
defriend me.
recording on YouTube.
No one
What do you
defriends
mean
me
there's
without
no
my
way
permission.
you
can prove
That's
that.
right. You're gonna
Except for
beat
that's
their
on video.
ass.
Yeah.
Why would you
Rachel
say that
Palumbo
Michael Caleri
defriended you.
killed the
Who
Jews?
did?
I
Rachel
never said
Palumbo.
that. I
No,
like
she
Michael
didn't.
Cleary.
Where's the
he
car?
Who doesn't?
I still see her
Well,
pictures.
Tim doesn't like him.
Who?
Michael Cleary.
He's an awful critic.
No, well,
He's
I mean,
dreadful.
Who do
And
you like? You like Michael
Faust is
Goldé?
good.
Michael Faust. No, so
Faust is good. I like Faust.
You got
but
Michael Cleary.
I think Clary's an
Michael
idiot
Faust.
when it comes to movies. I
Can,
do.
can I
Okay.
rent a tape from Mondo Video? Are they still taking
Well,
tapes?
you can get a tape from him maybe, but it'd be on the interweb. It wouldn't be from. He
I think
doesn't have a
Jeff
store anymore.
Simon's better than Colary.
Oh, I love Jeff Simon.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa!
You don't like Jeff
Well, Jeff
Simon?
Simon probably
Jeff
should have retired
Jeff
about.
Simon gives anything with tits 3 stars or more.
Well, so do I. That's why I agree with him.
So you don't like tits, Tom?
I love tits, but he panned Batman Returns.
That
And
sucked.
he made an enemy for life.
That was a piece of
Batman
crap.
Returns. Which
Yeah,
one
that
was
was
that?
pretty
Batman
Who
Returns.
cares?
You know
The
exactly
third
which
one?
Do we
one
really,
that is.
Is that the Val Kilmer one?
Do we
No.
really need another Batman movie?
Yes.
Seriously.
Batman
Do we
Returns.
really need?
You're going to
It's
get one.
prequel.
Another Batman.
Hashtag
No,
Call
Batman versus
823-1750
second
with
one.
your
It was
opinion on that
Michael
matter.
Keaton,
Amy,
right?
what do you
Batman
got to say
When you
about it?
have to have
It's-
prequels to
Batman Returns the
sequels
second
to
one?
prequels
What's
to
that?
With
sequels.
Danny
It's
DeVito?
over.
Yes, Michelle
It's over.
Pfeiffer.
That's pretty
Right
good.
now.
They should have ended it right
I'm
there.
surprised you didn't like that
greatest
because
film
you got
Should have
Michelle
done.
since
Pfeiffer.
Mike, what do you
Citizen
think? You like those
I
Batman
wonder-
movies?
I liked.
No, I like
it had even had
I do
Pee
like
Wee
them
Herman.
anyway.
on it.
I'm just
All right.
wondering
No wonder why
why
you
they
We're
only
gonna
have
go back to
15
Greg and
viewers
these
on
guys.
YouTube.
of
All right,
Spider-Man.
here we
Having
go.
a lover's
15 people
spat.
yelling
All
at
right.
once.
Yeah.
There's 5 of us.
There's 15
there we
people
go.
yelling at
All
once
right.
about Jews.
Now we'll go back to me.
Fine.
No, we're
I like
talking
when you
about
make
how
fun of Jews on the
dreadful
web.
I'm not making fun
these
of
Batman movies
I'm
really
Jewish,
are.
by the way.
Hashtag anti-Semitism. Hashtag Greg Sterlace. I'm punching that into my
No.
Twitter.
Are you
anything.
tweeting right now?
That's going on to the
I
Twitter.
didn't do anything.
The kids these days, they dial it up on the Twitter just like that. Instant
Oh,
gratification.
Mr. Non-cell phone here
Hey,
is really the
I
Twitter.
know. I've got my finger on the pulse of the zeitgeist, my
No,
friend.
you don't.
I
Take your
do.
finger
You
off
just
of
talking about Batman Returns
Take your
from 1992.
Okay. Yes.
That's a
Was that the one with George
Everything
Clooney?
old is new
No,
again. It's
no,
coming
that's
back
Batman
around.
and
Alicia
It's
Silverstone, I like
retro
that
now.
one.
retro.
No.
Because that Alicia Silverstone.
Okay, so
was good,
hashtag
I took
That
the
was a
Greg
retro.
cool movie.
Sterlace.
Yeah.
We
I
took
like
the
that.
retro
They had Jim
downtown.
Carrey
Oh,
as
so
the
we went for
Riddler.
the psychic again last
That one
night.
was good.
Semitism.
Amy, Michael,
oh,
just
shit.
the psychic
I
again
misspelled
last
nailed it
night.
now.
There's so many
Fucked it
people
all.
talking right now. I don't even know what's going
Psychic.
on.
Hold on a
Hashtag
second.
Oh, yeah, the psychic.
anti-Semite.
The
Oh, this is
psychic
kind of like having
scared
Charlie Brown on a show. He'll just keep
Hashtag.
talking
It
and
is.
talking
It would
no matter what he
just-
says.
yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. Well, anyways, the psychic said.
How do you spell sriracha?
The psychic said your father, Tim.
S-I-R-A-C-H-A.
He contacted your father last night.
Who did?
The psychic at the psychic
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
So he contacts
He's-
Tim's father
He's
How do you manage to do that?
because he knows the people in the the post
On the
world,
other
the
side.
post life world.
Yeah, but without.
In the
Was he
spirit.
touching anything on my dad's, or was he sitting in my?
That's
How did you be able to see my dad?
I'm telling you, if you want to listen.
All right, go ahead. What did he say?
Renee gave him.
Done. The
Renee-
tweet is
Oh,
out
Renee
there.
was here.
Renee was there.
Okay.
No, not
That's
here.
going to stay on the internet
That's it.
forever. Now.
He was at
Understand.
Allentown.
I'm the
No, I
author
went
of
to an
12
I went to a
books.
show
Oh,
last night.
last night.
That's up there. See? That
Okay.
exists.
And
that happened.
he
They've gone
talked to
too
your
far
father.
this
Yeah.
time. Yep.
And
if it goes on
and
the
he
internet,
said-
it's true.
That's right.
I'm getting Vietnam. Your father is visiting his grandchildren in Vietnam.
Why would you bomb
And-
Lenny Ravel's
And he
grandparents in
said,
Hiroshima?
he said, no, he's
Why
telling
did you
me
do that?
he died in 2010. Is 2010 right?
Yeah.
Take a selfie.
So he said Irv
We'll
is
do a
saying,
selfie
I'm in
soon.
Vietnam, Renee. I'm visiting the grandchildren with Ernie. I died in 2010 was the first thing he said. He
Yeah.
said, I died in 2010. He gave him
Right.
then he said that the visiting the grandchildren in Vietnam, and then he said he wants you. He said he want Renee to know
Twitter.
that he's fine. He had that.
Twitter.
He had the heart. Whatever problem when he
Yeah.
died.
There we go.
He
Heart
said that to
explosion.
him, and then he said, "But now I'm doing fine. I want you to know that I'm doing fine. I'm in Vietnam right now, visiting the grandchildren." So your father is fine, and he's in Vietnam right now.
Wow.
It was last night. And when
All
he came
right.
up with Vietnam,
I
was
wish
like,
he would just stay dead, you know? People
Who?
should just stay dead.
And then
I thought you'd be happy to hear your father is doing well.
Huh?
I thought you'd be happy to hear your
Oh,
father.
no,
doing
no,
well.
I'm happy, yeah, but some things you just don't want to know, you know?
Oh, so I shouldn't have told you that. Renee
No,
was-
no,
Renee
that's
was-
fine. As long as it's happy. As long as it's not weird.
See,
Well, Renee
it's
was
not
going to
pulling
tell
up
you. I
Amy's
As long as he
smart,
doesn't,
right?
as long
If
as
you're
he's in the
telling me
bedroom
what
and I'm
I'm
banging
gonna-
some broad or something, you know? That's
No,
all,
he's-
know,
You should
okay,
be
all
happy
right,
for him.
good.
He was
good,
visiting
yeah.
the grandchildren. That wasn't.
All right.
That wasn't bad.
All right.
How do you spell Amy's name again?
Smartza.
Smartza.
Can't hear you.
It's
I thought it was with the T.
It's Jewish.
Smartza.
S-Z-Z-A.
And that's not it at all.
I just
S-M-A-R-D-Z.
S-M-A-R-D-T-Z.
That's it.
S-M-A-R-D-M-Z.
And some random homeless guy who wandered in. I don't know your name yet.
Don't you
So,
realize?
Greg, what did Sebastian say about you? I'm interested.
Oh well, I asked him.
You're gonna be
He's
a
a
big
regular
star,
on
and
the show.
he said no way.
No.
What'd he say?
What happened was I gave him a sheet and a little book thing, and we had to all fill out. And he just looked. He didn't look inside of my question.
Right.
Without looking at my question, he said.
He drew a pineapple head.
Without looking at my question, he
What'd
said.
he say, Greg?
He said. This question's about a video project you're doing and how it will turn out. It's a specific, really important video project for you. And he said it's going to be knocked out of the ballpark.
Okay, so
And
hashtag
of course,
Lenny.
my question was
Ballpark.
about Catcher and Ryan, how well it would do. And he said it's going to knock it out of the ballpark.
They're talking about
Oh,
Sports again. I
Home
know.
run.
Greg's movie's going to be a smash hit. Let's give Greg a
You're
hand.
making a movie?
Greg?
I told you you're going to be playing none in it, remember?
That's right. Greg.
You're playing
Flying
none in
nun?
it.
Who are you in it, Mike? Are you,
No, he's not in
We
it.
have not been
You're
asked
holding,
to be
right?
in.
Michael's not in it.
Lenny
We
Steadbetter.
have not been asked.
I never asked Michael to be in it.
I'm the bartender.
I'm
Tim's
the
bartending.
prostitute. I'm
Everybody
the
has been
prostitute.
asked.
I said Amy
to
might be
in
the prostitute. I didn't say definitely.
might be.
it.
Okay.
No, I know.
I like
I said
And
Mike.
that
Did I
means,
say
yeah,
Mike?
that means I'm not going to be in it. So, you know.
Who's going to be Phoebe?
everybody-
Hey, you were in the last fucking movie, weren't you?
Everybody
Were you Amy or not?
Were you
I had to
in the movie?
beg you to be in the last fucking movie.
under protest.
I had to beg you to be in it.
That's right.
And now
gonna
you're
beg me-
complaining that-
You're gonna beg me. You're gonna crawl to me now and beg
No,
me.
I'm
Kneel
not.
before Zod.
Why would I?
Kneel before
Tim's
Zod.
playing a bartender.
I'm playing the
It's-
bartender. That's
So
He's a
tell me if
bartender.
this is
Oh, that's a
accurate.
jump.
bartender in real life.
Just
Lenny
hit the,
Ravel was at Hiroshima.
Why
hit
is
the
he on
tweet
other
button. I'll
side
let
of
you
the
hit
All
it.
right,
Hit
all
the
right.
tweet button.
All right, there
Stop
you go.
doing so
All right.
controversial.
jeez.
What's wrong?
Lenny.
No, you're the controversial
He's
one.
got your fingerprint.
That's what
now,
you just
Tim.
said.
That,
Yeah.
that you're
That's
done.
never good.
Of course.
Lenny Ravel was at Hiroshima.
Lenny, I
Ground
love you,
Zero.
buddy. We apologize.
Why don't
Greg
we bother
apologizes.
you
Greg
on the show?
apologized
You
to
didn't
Lenny.
apologize.
I didn't.
Greg, I
know
didn't do anything.
Name
Greg,
is never
you-
sorry.
I
Amy is
regret
never
nothing.
First you
sorry.
pissed off Michael Caleri. Now
No.
you pissed off Jaime Moses.
Jamie
No
Moses.
wonder you
Jamie.
don't have any watchers.
I didn't piss off anybody.
You need to get some viewers with some cat pictures.
Jaime Moses.
I never pissed
Amy.
off
I wanna
anybody.
punch him.
Jaime. I don't know how you pronounce
Punch who?
it.
Jamie.
Amy-
Welcome as
I
Jaime
punch cats.
Escalante and Stand and Deliver.
Oh, yeah. If you punch a cat
That's stand and deliver.
and you
That's
put
a
it
whole
on
other-
YouTube, you're a
that's whole
millionaire the
different
next
See?
day.
See?
You want to make millions? That's it.
That's not millions. That's
Punch
just-
cats, get hit in the nuts, Or
If a cat punches you in the nuts.
teach a baby to smoke cigarettes.
No wonder Paula skipped this
Or do
episode.
all three.
Or yell
She
at
was smart.
a black
gonna
guy
go lay
for
down
starting
the
his
other
car.
room.
He started his car and she
I
yelled.
miss
Yes.
Ken Vaughn being
I
here
saw
because
that.
he's the
I
calming
saw
influence.
You saw it in person?
Yeah,
see
I
what
guess
happens
no.
when
Ken
he's
Vaughn's
not.
a calming
If
influence.
anything, he's just there. You know, if anything,
Yeah.
Kenny's just there.
He's the anchor.
He's
He
just-
pulls
He's
it
the
all
anchor
together.
who holds it all
He
together.
just, I don't know what
Ken
he
who?
does exactly. Kenny
Kenny
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
He's an anchor.
I met Kenny.
What does Sebastian say about Kenny Vaughn's future?
He says he's going nowhere. Fast.
Fast. Very, very fast.
All right,
Very
it's time
fast.
for a selfie, buddy.
I
Here
don't
we go.
think so.
Big,
Oh,
big
no.
fat selfie.
It's
Here we go.
time.
Watch this.
We want
For the
anal
like
pudding.
that.
2-minute warning.
It's my
Anal
big
pudding.
fat
We gotta
selfie.
flip the script. There we go. Oh, back it up.
This doesn't mean anything.
I don't know how to do this.
No.
Son of a
I
Okay,
like
well,
when the show takes the cake.
We'll get the rat face.
Every now and
There we
then,
go.
I really do.
That's why I rewatched the episodes.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
multi-layer
it's
like an
taping.
Ultimate film.
Cancel that.
I'm punching a rat. I'm gonna go viral.
There we go. Now we're on the trolley.
The trolley.
Now we're on the trolley.
On the trolley to
Now we're on a
nowhere.
trolley.
So you said that Jews are not unlike rats? Why did you say
Greg,
that?
why do you have against the Jews,
I
man? No
never
wonder.
said anything about the Jews.
Why are you punching yourself? Why are you punching yourself?
I like people of all
I can't
kinds.
seem to figure this
I
fucking
think
thing
it's
out.
one race, the human race, Tim.
There we go.
I agree with you, Greg. Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
I don't
on-
argue with that logic.
No, you can't argue with
I don't know
logic
what the
if
hell's
it's so
going on.
true.
He's our
We'll
guru.
figure it out momentarily.
So I thought it was nice that
If you're
he
anti-Semitic, is
nice
is
that he,
Probably.
racist? Is it racist?
talked to your father. That was
It's both.
nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he just
All right.
really.
Who else
you
did he
explained
talk
that.
to? Who else did he talk to?
He talked to other people, strangers that you don't know. That,
The
Oh, you know
stranger-
what he did with Alan?
Stranger.
Weird Al? What did he say? He's going back to jail again?
No. Alan said.
There's Pee Wee Herman.
Alan
Oh,
gave
it's
him a
bad,
location in an envelope, and he said to him, "Alan, you don't get out often, do you?" And he said, "No, not much." And he said, "Niagara Falls." You said Niagara Falls. He's like, "Yeah." He said, "And are you good with money? Because you don't spend any of your clothes." He was insulting Alan. Because you look horrible. He says to Alan. It was really
still live
bad.
in
Where
Oh,
was the
right.
show at? Nietzsche's of Allentown?
No, Subversive Theater, the Manny Free Theater at Delaware and Great Arrow.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, we've been
55.
there.
Oh, really?
55
Yeah,
Great
yeah, yeah.
Arrow.
Yeah,
You
Delaware
guys are
and
so into the alternative local culture. I'm just totally out of the loop.
We gotta
Yeah,
figure
you're
this out
totally out of
first.
it.
all
Big Jim,
about
Big
music.
Jim, have
You're
you
all
ever
about music.
Big Jim, have you
You're
ever
all-
been to one of these subversive theaters live? And
The infringement?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was in the infringement.
Oh,
It's a
tell
waste
them
of time.
what did you infringe?
Frick.
I don't.
Frick.
Who know? I don't
Oh.
think you can really infringe anything. They just.
Oh, Amy,
You know, there's like three
Amy and
people
I.
standing
Yeah.
around.
Greg, I'll tell you what happened with my experience with the infringement, though, before
Tell
we
it
let
on the
Michael
mountain.
go.
All
I
right.
tried to avoid the infringement, and they tried to avoid me, so it works out perfect for all parties concerned.
Well, you basically
Perfect.
just stay
I
in
heard
your
that.
house
You're an
in North
alternative
Buffalo.
to the
and-
alternative.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
What did
I
you
like
say,
to keep
Michael?
it that way if at
And
all
when the cool
possible.
that's how the cool people really are.
Now we're going to hear Mike Snyder's amusing anecdote.
Thank you, Timothy.
You got it.
Amy and I went to see a play this week at what was it, American
Friend- yes,
Repertory
friend-
Theater,
yes.
and it was
Fri-
called
friends
Prick.
of mine
It was
were
called
in it.
Prick.
Right.
And friends of Amy's were in it, and we saw the poster, and the poster said, admission fee, whatever you can afford.
Yeah.
And we got to the desk where the tickets are given, and they said $20.
Wow.
So we sat down and waited.
You said
and
you
we
can't
waited,
afford it.
and we
You should have told me you
waited.
couldn't afford
Yeah,
it.
we
Couldn't
should-
afford the lack of playwrightism there.
Did you pay
It was
$20?
horrible.
Apparently,
It was
4 people had
horrible.
quit the night before.
Yes.
Did you pay
Wow.
$20, Michael?
And yeah, we
yeah.
did.
Did you get your money
We were
back?
bullied. We
I
were
should've-
bullied into.
I should have
Oh,
asked.
man, you know what, 20
$40?
bucks
I
for
should
that?
have asked, but
You could
No, it
feed
was 10
an
old
African
ladies.
family of
10
10 with
each.
that
They were
money
old
easily for
ladies.
12
Sally
days.
Struthers would be so
For
mad
12
if she knew
days,
what
you
we
could
spent
feed a
on-
Melissa
Try this
Milano
shit
for
again.
12 days.
That's right.
One of the lead actors read from the script.
Okay, good.
Every line, and he
Give me some
fucked
sugar.
every line up.
Yeah, and
That
then
son
the
of a
other,
bitch.
then there were
Oh, that
a
turned out
guy who was
horribly.
pretending to be a woman
It's horrible. You
who
move.
was reading from his purse.
Ah.
It
Opening
was
the
just-
purse and
I don't think there was a person
Don't
in
move.
there who practiced their lines.
There wasn't.
whatsoever.
Oh, the
Why
guy-
would you
the guy
pay
in the
$20 for
The
something
dead
like
guy.
that? I
The
don't
dead guy.
understand, Greg. What would you pay $20 for something like that?
No, they're chumps.
What the hell? I don't understand this
All
logic.
right, 5-0 goes
And I
west.
feel bad because I liked the
There we go.
people who
Done.
were in it, but
Here's the last
there were
moments
no
of
anal pudding.
flavor of a Pringles.
Holy shit, we're out of time.
We're out of time, Greg?
No.
Oh.
We're almost out of time.
What's that
We
say,
got a
Big
minute
Jim?
left.
Minute?
We got a minute 46.
All right, well,
Oh shit.
we're gonna-
Oh,
That
God.
was
Does Diet Dr. Pepper taste just like real Dr. Pepper?
Andromeda syndrome waiting to
I was
happen.
always curious
Why don't
about
you ask
that.
the soundboard?
So
does, yeah.
hashtag big words video.
what the hell is hashtag?
Hashtag, no,
What is
Twitter.
hashtag?
Everybody's doing
Tom,
That's
Tom, do
on
your announcement
Twitter.
to the camera. Go
Follow
ahead.
me on Twitter at tomfoolery444.
Greg, you do your announcement.
I want you to go to ratboy.com and buy a lot of Ratboy products from me.
Okay, you too.
I want you to buy a lot of decon and get that rat.
Mike?
Don't go to see Prick.
Okay. And that's it. And you guys can catch me, here next week with who's our special
Stay home
guest
and
next
look
week,
at your
Greg?
own prick.
What's funny, you should
Lenny
mention-
Ravel. Yeah,
I'm going to get cancer. I'm going to get cancer just for
In
next week.
Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese.
That's
I
not
really
those
think
three.
so.
That's
Next
not
week.
funny.
Yeah.
Next week, folks, is Saturday, August 9th when we record, and it's going to be Tim Saracki's birthday party here. We're having a
It's gonna be
birthday
so
party. His
much
sister's coming.
I just want drugs. That's
Etc.
all I want.
I've always
wear
loved
a
you.
birthday
P.S.
party.
Big Jim.
I want a big doobie.
I
want a bong.
and
and a whole bunch of pills. All right?
It's going to be
I
your
can do
birthday
that.
party. My question is,
Yeah,
Tim,
buddy.
we're having your birthday party here next week on Saturday, a week from tonight. Are you going to show up and host?
Greg, I will be here.
You're going to come
with-
to your own birthday party?
Yeah, I will be here.
You're going to really?
Yeah.
Because giving
bells on
Renee's
the
worried you're going to not.
Wow. I'll bring Ashley Kyle along
was
with
an
me.
anal
Lead
fitting.
singer of the Ronald Reagans.
8 seconds, Tim.
All
Yeah,
right,
buddy.
that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Cut out. Bye. See you later.